Transcend is one of the most important words because when you keep transcending different levels of awareness, you always find your ceiling, your top, your sky, your limit when you don't find the way of transcending, which is clearly to think out of the box. One of the first videos I made in my life was about thinking about to think outside of the box, being the thinker inside, being the box, and being something outside, because it's not the person outside. It's just seeing a completely different reality, and people try to get all their background into the other side when nothing is necessary, and the more that you bring, the less you're gonna connect, because that's the beyond, that's the other side. It's like going under the water, bring all your gold, bring whatever, and you will go down to the bottom, the first one, because of the gold, and you win the race, and you are there, the first one, and then you start buying things, and the rest of the elements are just traveling. If you are in a hurry to possess and accumulate things that you will never know what you are having, you are wasting not only your life, but also ruining millions of other lives. Humans, animals, plants. And there is not a balance of winning or losing, no. That's the thing, that this is beyond, transcending everything, transcending ecologism, transcending ism. It's transcending meditation, it's transcending your rational mind. It's transcending nothing, because when you are a child, if you keep being this way, you don't have to transcend anything, because everything is transcended. You are only limiting it on your own as the years pass by with information about these uses and customs of doing things, this religion, this society, this way of thinking, and everything based on beliefs. If you drink this, it's gonna make you feel bad in your stomach or whatever, and they are drinking it. And then you don't know why is that. And that's the way of information is going from generation to generations, with all the lies, because they can move in the most ethical way, but because they reduce the ethical way into this, because outside is not ethical for them anymore. So they are the least ethical, but they think they are the most ethical. And everybody's going that way. So that's the evolution of the civilization for that type of people. There is other type of people. And some of them never have children. Many of them never had children. Transcending is so misused, misinterpreted, underinterpreted, because people just visualize with the rational mind like crossing a door, and then what? It's as special as jumping into the water or jumping from the airplane. It's just that huge step. So there are people with different levels of awareness that they've been developing different skills to stay aware of this consciousness. And it happens because it happens. It is a near-death experience. It is an extreme sport. It is some accident. It's some kind of almost trauma. But none of them, if they are feeling all these things at the same time, and many more, because you don't need to leave them to know how they feel. That's something that nobody can understand. People can only feel it, or no way, that's not possible. So as long as you believe only in what you believe, what you feel, that's the only path. It's not my path. It's not what I'm saying. I'm sharing how it feels from the outside in order to be shared beyond the camera. And today, the experiences that I had with different waves and different things that happened, meeting different people, one woman, Catholic, not being Jews, but with Jewish status, but not Jews, not Jew, and all the fears and conflicts that she was showing, and she was telling me about the fear she feels, and I can feel the hate she feels. So I thought I could manage, because we met the other day and it looked like she wanted to speak about something, but today we met again accidentally. But all these kind of situations are only for Jesus to test himself. He has done this many times in his life. First time he remembers is when he was 11 years old. Transcending so many things, not being aware of what the things he was transcending, but having a meeting with his parents, and they didn't understand anything. And it was that he could see the rest of the children wanting to stop being a child and become a teenager, and then from teenager into adult. And I saw the race at a completely different speed. Not everybody was absolutely disconnected from themselves, now projected into the future. There are infinite levels in between all this. Once you know them all, you are not in that race. You don't belong to this society. You have nothing against this society. The society has a lot against you. Before I changed the music, now I'm listening to something that I don't know what it's called, but it's something, I don't know. But at the beginning, it was so rational that it could be like to increase your intelligence or something. And then I was laughing, because imagine if these waves make me more intelligent, maybe I would be losing my connection with the whole network. The more intelligent and more focused on your intelligence, if your rational mind is not aware of all the irrational, that's like having a Ferrari with the tires broken, or thin tires, or bicycle tires, or